So you're all highly welcome to Enagic presentation. All right, like I said, my name is Adeyemi Fakoiti. This evening is going to be an evening that we are going to remember for good. I believe that all of us that we are here, we really want to have a good startup in the new year. And the best business that you can start with is Enagic business. So like I said, Enagic is a Japanese company. Since 1974, this wonderful company is the producing
this water, aka Kangen water, is formed by tap water going through an electrolysis process. First, the water is filtered from,
and they be on and producing this wonderful technology called Kangen machine, and is as a result of a research done by a group of Japanese doctors over spring water. And spring water is a rock water. And they discovered that wherever we have spring locations, most people that have access to it, they do call it miracle water. And that was the reason why they have to go on a rapid to collect water from about 5 different locations, different countries, and check what is there in the spring water that is not present in the regular water. And they find something that is amazing that we are going to show to you today. There is no how we can talk about water if we don't look at the present way of storing water in our society. Now, this is plastic water. Now, we want to talk about the main thing about the plastic storage of this water. Most companies produce water in this form. Storing water in a plastic. There is a chemical used in preserving these plastics called bisphenol or BPA. This chemical is highly hazardous. The longer the water stays in these plastics, the more emission that happen to the water. Okay, if you look at the production of this, from the production before it gets to you, before you can unlock, it must have stayed minimum of 1 month, 2 months, sometimes 3 months in the plastics. So the longer it takes, the more these plastics, this chemical will leach into the water. And again, if you also look at the distribution channel systems of these plastics, most of them, when they receive it, they put it in front of their offices to attract customers. When the sun rises on these plastics, it made that chemical to emit more. In fact, this December, I think after Christmas, there was this CNN news that was talking about plastic storing water pollutions, which is a great information that also helps us in this presentation. So we need to stop storing water in plastics. Water are actually not meant to be stored. Water are meant to collect fresh and drink so that the water can heal the body. Now, here is welcome to the world of Enagic. Here is a world map, the distribution channel system of Enagic. Like I said, 1974, Kangen machine, the first one was produced. After this result of this research done by a group of Japanese doctors. Now, when they have that research done, they also look at it that it's not actually easy for people to leave the hustling and bustling environment and go to the mountain to get the water. But God gave man brain to create a lot of technology to make life easy. So they continue their research. They discovered there's another titanium rock. Okay, this rock is a titanium. It's one of the gemstones. Using titanium rock to make a plate, and water pass through the plate, and electric shock is on it. There will be total separation of positive electron and negative electron. Meaning the water goes into the plastic, so the titanium rock will separate into 2 parts, good water and bad water. That was the birth of Kangen machine in 1974. The first one was produced, but it's a bigger version of the machine, which was supplied directly to hospitals in Japan. Until 1994, 20 years down the line, they were supplied directly to hospitals in Japan. But 1994, they produced domestic model unit called SD501. They also have the same capacity of the bigger size of it, but this is a domestic use, really home use, and they launched their network marketing. So since then, they've been distributing it in home. But until 2003, when distribution actually extended to New York, United States of America, there they were able to spread to so many countries of the world. But Africa, we got information 2002, around August, and that same year, the office Nigeria was approved. To the glory of God, May last year, we were able to have Nigeria office open. And since then, we'll be doing the distribution. But there's a good news I want to share to every newcomers in the house tonight. We are still running pre-launching of Kangen technology in Nigeria or in Africa, because that office supply to the whole Africa, not only servicing Nigeria alone. Meaning, every one of us that is joining this system now, we are all a pioneer of this company in the whole Africa, not just Nigeria alone, because your distributorship cover the whole worldwide, not only Africa. But the good news we are saying is Nigeria is the only offices we have that is in Africa presently. So you can connect a lot of people from every other countries to join your team so that you can make a good income for yourself in this year 2024. Okay, so here we have from New York, they were able to spread, and presently now we are running business in 25 countries and 42 locations, offices around the world. Our office at Adeyemi Joe's there, number 105 or house 18, Olukoye Crescent, Adeyemi Joe's, ABC bus stop. Visit us and see the wonder of God, what Kangen is doing in this nation. All right, so Enagic is the name of the company, and our product is called Kangen machine. Why the water is called Kangen water. Now, here is a location where this group of Japanese doctors fetch the water in order to take it to the lab. You can see we have France, we have Mexico, Germany, and India, and also Saudi Arabia. And if you look at the result of the research done, shows that all the location that fetch this water, they all contain same property, and that property there is called active hydrogen. And the leading doctor is called Dr. Shinekata Shiriata. He's a Japanese doctor. Okay, so if the water you consume on a daily basis actually have active hydrogen, it will have three major properties. One, antioxidant, anti-aging, and negative ORP. ORP means oxidation reduction potential, meaning in spring water, in Kangen water too, it is negative. That is, oxidation is not present in spring water and also in Kangen water, because Kangen is a replicate of spring water. But in the regular water we consume, that you consume before now, is actually oxidation present, meaning the test will show positive, meaning oxidation is present. So this is the three properties that we're going to address. So here is a machine. SZ501 produces 5 different types of water. The first button is a power button, while the next button is Kangen button, which you can check or step up the pH from 8.5 to 9.0 to 9.5. You can change it. The next water after that is clean water. The next one is beauty water. The next one is 11.5 strong Kangen water, 11.5 pH, and strong acid water, which is 2.5. So we're going to address the O5 water. So the first one we're going to address is the ORP anti-oxidation. Okay, meaning Kangen water is free from oxidation, and that makes the water automatic to become antioxidant. And when you consume this kind of water that contains a lot of antioxidant, then it will slow down aging process in your physical outlook, both in your internal body. Your organs will function optimally and your cell will perform optimally. Now, are you aware that we live in a very high oxidation environment? Because oxidation is actually present in the air. And the more we live in oxidation environment, the faster we age. In human body, it will reflect in your physical outlook, aging. But in things, maybe like apple or nail, it is rotting. That's why when you open a fresh apple, it is fresh. 10-15 minutes become brown. That is shows oxidation present. So another object is tomato. Tomato, when it's fresh, a woman will cook a very wonderful soup with it. But once the tomato is rotting, then that is oxidation present. So the soup will definitely lose its taste. All right. Now, in tomato and apple, you will know oxidation. But when it comes to water, water is transparent in nature. So you cannot know that this water is oxidized. Living tissue plus oxidation in water is equal to sickness. That is, if the water you consume is oxidation present, then you're actually consuming a sickness. But a longer time, your body becomes sickly. Now, water moves from fresh to oxidation present. When that happens to water, it doesn't change taste, color, or smells. it looks the same. That is how water is. But it's actually what? Oxidized, because it is open. When you open the water down, then oxidation will go in, including food that we eat. But our body needs water that is fresh so that it could be a healthy water to our body. Now, the only meter that can show you that oxidation is actually present in water is using ORP meter, oxidation reduction potential meter. Now, this meter is used by people that do swimming pool. In swimming pool, you need oxidation in order to take care of transfers of, body sicknesses to the next swimmer. That's why they have to put a lot of chlorine in swimming pool. So the reading of the oxidation present in swimming pool should read between 1,005 to 2,000 MV of positive oxidation. So the canned drink with drinks, the tap water, you can see is about 400 MV, okay, of oxidation present. White tap, bottled water and distilled water, RO water, they are all about 200 to 300 thereabout. So that is aging will be highly oxidized. But once the reading is showing from the meter, is showing negative, okay? That is your Chinese tea. When you mix a Chinese tea down and you drop the meter, it will give you like 100 minus. Why also when you blend a fresh organic fruit, it will also give you negative, but it's going to give you like 100. That means the millivert there is just about negative of 100, all right, which is antioxidant reading. Wow. Now, on cod liver oil is about 200, but a glass cup of Kangen water is giving you about 400 MV and above. It depends the time ratio that you fetch the water, but at least minimum of 400, 600, 700, 800, thereabout. That is how it is. So meaning you get more of antioxidant in Kangen water than in the fruit. Does it mean you shouldn't eat fruit? No, because you have a lot of other nutrients that you get also in fruit. But when you consume your fruit, you also take enough Kangen water. That will give you a balance, a equilibrium of antioxidant. Now, I have a video that's going to tell us more about this oxidation reading so that it will help us. So sit back as we watch the video. Now, here we have different kind of water. The first one is tap water. The second one is a plastic, but this is a reverse osmosis water, RO water. Fuji is a chemical, is a mineral water. Okay, which is like for sports, people that run or do any kind of sport to give them a lot of energy. Now, Edina is also the same. Now, we also have soft drinks, that is sugar drinks. The last water is a fresh Kangen water. Okay, fresh Kangen water. If you look at all this water, there's no difference because water is colorless. Okay, we choose that sugar one, this particular soft drinks, because it has the same color with water. It's colorless. That's why we choose that. So your Coke, your Fanta, your malt, and so on and so forth, they are all in the same category. Now look at the first one, which is tap water. It's reading positive without minus, meaning it's oxidation present. While reverse osmosis, you're reading about 400 also. This Avina is 420, 430. Look what the next one, which is soft drinks, is reading 500 and above. So what does that mean? It's telling us that this is going to give us, stir oxidation faster in our body. But immediately the meter get into Kangen water, the positive minus, the positive disappear and the negative comes in immediately. And is reading for 500 and above. Now, what does that mean? That's immediately this water, Kangen water, gets into your body, that negative converted to oxygen immediately. And it will help the water to move faster to every nook and corner of your body system. That's number one. Then number two, that is to help you to hydrate your body. That's number one. Then number two, if you have any form of cancerous cells in your system, immediately that oxygen goes in, those cancerous cells cannot be able to survive in the presence of this oxygen. Okay, that is number three. Number two. Then number three, because this water, this oxygen help this water to penetrate, to hydrate your body. Now, if you have, like for example, our body is made up of 70% of water. Like in the blood made of 82% of water. The remaining 18% that make up the 100% of blood is platelets, red blood cells, and white blood cells. So if you minus 82%, then the blood will definitely be clotted, and the person who have that kind of blood will have high BP definitely. So, but immediately you drink Kangen water, it will hydrate your body immediately to penetrate and help your blood to move to circulate all over. So there won't be any pushback to the heart. Okay, so these are the benefits of reason why every home in Nigeria need to have Kangen machine. So let's go for that to see. Now, this is to equate the Kangen water, the antioxidant present in a glass cup of Kangen water versus consumption of fruit. For you to have the equivalent of it in banana, you need to eat a stick of plantain, okay, about 97 stick, okay, to equivalent to a glass cup of antioxidant present in glass cup of Kangen water, which invariably it is not easy for one to eat that kind of size of banana, plantain. But why in glass cup of Kangen, you can actually drink about 3 or 4 or even 10 cups. It is very easy. Okay, so that is the ratio measurement antioxidant fruit also versus Kangen glass cup of Kangen water. The second property we're going to have a discussion about is alkaline. Now, in terms of alkaline, is the most popular among the 3 properties that we usually discuss. But we have so many ways of making water to become alkaline. I categorize it into 2 parts. The first one is ionize, which is Kangen water. The second one is induction, induce. Adding baking soda to any kind of water, it gives the water alkaline. Adding lime into water, it also makes it alkaline. Or chemicals to dose it, it also makes it alkaline. Or get a Chinese bottle. There's a lot of companies that sell alkaline bottle, pour water and remove water. Now, if you do that, that is called induction. Induction means you only step up the pH of the water, while the water is still remain as a regular water of what we call H2O. So nothing is removed, rather you added something to the original water. So such alkaline, when you consume it into your body systems, your tummy will feel the presence of the water as a regular water. For your body to get access to the alkaline, it is your kidneys or your liver that will break the water down to a smaller unit before the alkaline resin can be getting to your cell. A lot of doctors in this video that such alkaline is not good for consumption, for a long time consumption. As a matter of fact, you can consume up to 8 pH of induction alkaline water. But Kangen water is giving you minimum pH of 8.5. Why? Because it is a separation that happened to the original water, not adding anything into the water. So that separation that happened, that the H have been removed. So the oxygen is remaining. That's why you have it being negative. So I want you, every leader in the house, to get that fact of what happened to Kangen water. That is why the healing becomes easy when the water gets into the body. Okay? That is why the healing becomes easy. The alkaline be able to get to the cells. You can drink as many volume of this water, you can't feel it in your tummy, because as you are drinking it, your body is hydrated immediately. Now, to check pH in water, you need pH tester, okay, which is a potential hydrogen, and also pH scale, either the digit or the chart. The digit start from 0 and end in 14. Middle of the chart is 7, which is green, meaning any water that receives pH that show green color, it is neutral. Okay, anything below 7, which is light green, yellow, orange, red, they are acid water. And acid water lead to, for longer consumption, lead to what? Disease. They acidify. It creates a kind of acid flux into the body system. Now, anything above 7 is alkaline, which is healthy aspect. So I also have another video that's going to do justice to this second module, which I also want us to take time and watch. So we're still having the same water. We also have a pH tester, the liquid, the agent. You can call it agent, okay? Now, this pH tester is what you can use to know the pH scale of the water. So the first one we are pouring into the same tap water, the RO, the Fuji, the Avena, the 7-Up, or the sugar, and also Kangen water. Now, if you look at it, the color of the water will tell you what the scale of the water. Now, Avena and Fuji, because they are chemically induced, that was why it is alkaline, but it is a chemically induced, but it's showing green, blue, meaning it's a little bit above 7, okay? Look at it. Immediately you drink Kangen water into the body, what happens? It moves all the acidity, reflux, will flush out and move your body to alkaline form, which is what your healthy form body that your body needed. But watch soft drinks. Soft drinks is really acidified. You need to take a larger volume of Kangen of 9.5 to be able to neutralize of a soda drink. To tell you the concept of it, a cup of it to a healthy body. A little cup of it to a healthy body, what happened? It moved that healthy body to acid immediately. To tell you how concentrated this thing is. Now, if you drink a glass cup of sugar into your body, any soft drinks into your body system, and you need to neutralize it, okay, neutral is 7. You need 33 cup of 9.5 from Kangen machine for you to be able to bring that body into a neutral pH. And we know that we are all naturally born alkaline body, okay? All babies are born alkaline body. So that's why we need alkaline body system, okay? The only acidity that we needed is also happen in our internal stomach that use it to, to cause metabolism of food, okay? But in our all this tissue, everything, they are all alkaline. That is where the cell can be in a good shape. So the only water that is, alkaline, natural here is Kangen water, which is a healthy water to your body. Now, this is a research done by a doctor. His name is called Dr. Otto Erik Warburg. He is a German doctor. He did research in 1923 and got the Physiology Nobel Prize in 1931. In his works, The Metabolism of a Tumor, it demonstrated that all forms of cancer are characterized by 2 basic conditions, which is acidosis and hypoxia. The meaning of hypoxia is what? Lack of oxygen. That this lack of oxygen is what creates, acidosis into the body system. And in the presence of acidosis, cancerous cells thrives. That's why the tissue of people that have cancer, it is acid. While healthy tissue is alkaline. He also said deprive a cell 35% of oxygen within space of 48 hours. That is, if your body have a lack of oxygen in your body, then good cells can turn to cancerous cell. So let's continue. All right. Now, the third property, which is called microclusters. Microcluster is talking about small water clusters that lead to easy absorption. Human body is made up of 70% of water, meaning we are actually more of what we drink than what we eat. But most of the time, we junk our body with a lot of food. So eating 3 times in a day is not healthy. It is not healthy. Drink more of water and take a food into your body so that easily the body can easily metabolize the food that you have consumed. Now, to tell you the importance of water in the body, look at all the organs in the body. But I like talking about blood. Blood is made up of 82% of water. So meaning, if the water is minus, if the water you are drinking not getting to the blood system, to the blood arteries, then there is a series of problems in the body system. So that is why we need water that is micro in size. Now, reason why our water needs also to be micro size is that supply channel of nutrient into the body. Where do you get nutrient from? From the food you consume, from the fruit you consume, and also from the supplement that you drink. After you consume those food, the water you drink next will determine whether the nutrient in those food will get to your cell. Next, detox, channel waste out of the body. Where do you also get waste? From the same food you consume, from the same fruit you consume, the same supplement. Everything we consume has a larger part of it that is a waste that is supposed to pass it out through defecation and through what? Urination. So the water you now drink next will determine whether those waste will do what? Will get out of the body system. So microclustering is talking about better hydration. If the water is micro-sized in unit, then that will be easy for the water to be able to do what? To hydrate. And when the water hydrates, then easily elimination of toxins can happen. You go to restroom. That's one of the things you experience. When you drink Kangen water, it hydrates your body within a short period of time. And the rush might even allow you to have a little slight of headache, which is normal. After your body hydrates it, then the headache will disappear. Your cell and every of your body will relax. Then you sleep like a baby. Then you go to the restroom easy. you defecate easy, then you pee regularly. All the toxic in your body begin to set it off. Now, regular water is H2O, and the molecule is about 15 to 20 in molecules. Very large and close together, and it limits absorption because of that closeness of the molecules. Okay, it makes it so difficult for it to penetrate or absorption into the body. This is what you feel when you drink the regular water. What happens? Your tummy is bloated, and you begin to wonder, your mom will ask you to be drinking more. Why? Your tummy is full. Because it is only your tummy that receives the water. Your body did not receive it because the molecule is too large. So the same water go through this machine, and the H will be minus and remain the oxygen. The oxygen makes the molecules to become a smaller unit. So make it easy. It has break it from 5 to 6, very smaller units, and it gets in faster and easy. Now, to do that, we have another video that's going to help us to also get justice into whether the Kangen is, micro or large. Here we have tap water. I also have a tea bag. Tea is a critical one of using to do this micro cluster, because when you want to make a tea, you boil the water, and boiling stage is micro. That's why you take the water, you sip the tea, then it brews the tea. But right now, what happens? Kangen is not boiled, and here the tea is out. Why the regular water is struggling? This is what you feel in your body when you drink the regular water. Your body is filled up because the body is not getting access to the water, because the molecule is too large because of the H2O. Now, the next is the food you consume after, the water you consume after you eat the good food. That's the next one you drink. And social or nutrients. Now, you eat good food, you not drink Kangen water or you drink regular water. Regular water will destroy the good nutrients in the food. While Kangen water will multiply the cell in the food, in the supplement, and you get a better benefit in your body system. This is the reason why I said, no, I won't drink that water, because knowledge that you know is different from what you don't know. When you are ignorant of something, it's still good then, because you don't know. But once you know, my brother, we need to make a change. That's why I say we need to campaign this to every homes in Nigeria, because a lot of people are suffering from a lot of diseases that it is just a matter because the water they are consuming is not getting access to the body. Now, let me tell you, this last property is what will make you to enjoy the first property and also the second property, because the antioxidant can only get into your body when hydration happens. The alkaline you consume will also get to your body because the water is micro. That's the reason why you see a lot of people are selling alkaline water out there and they are not getting results. Why? Because the alkaline is not getting to the body, because the structure of the water is large. So this is the message from the table of Enagic. So I believe tonight, if you ask which water are you going to choose, definitely, I believe you're going to choose Kangen. So if you choose Kangen, please kindly go to the chat box and type 777. Type 777. If from tonight you choose Kangen as your water, because based on what we have seen tonight, you see that this is a quality and good water, go to the chat box and type 77. Now, what I'm presenting is not just a theory that have not been approved by professional. We have a lot of doctors that I'm introducing to you tonight. First is Dr. Romishenya. He is a co-inventor of colonoscopy. Colonoscopy is a procedure where they put camera from your back end to get access to your internal system to perform operation without any cut. So he wrote a book called Enzyme Factor. And he approved this, not just approved, not just endorse, but write a book in order to keep the knowledge to the next generation. Another doctor I want to do is also Dave Carpenter. Dave Carpenter write a book called Change Your Water, Change Your Life. That is where we get our slogan from. And all these doctors come into Enagic system when the company moved down to US, because they are all US based. They all practice in US. The next is Bob G. Wright. That is director of American Anti-Cancer Institute. He wrote a book called Killing Cancer, Not People, because this body knew that if anybody have cancer, they would recommend it to go for chemo. But he knew that chemo destroyed the body than the cancer itself. So he discussed something amazing that can help people to solve their challenges in cancer. So that was why I said, he wrote the book and sent a message to them that killing cancer, not the people, because chemo is a business. I won't say more than that. The next doctor is called Peggy Parker, which I have a book that we have here that you can also buy. Now, let's look at this book one after the other. Killing Cancer, not people. But before I go into the book, I want to appreciate those that go to the chat box. First is Oluremi. Thank you for the 77. Toye Okomafe. Okomafe. Okay. Thank you for that. I'm trying to pronounce it. Okay. Another person is I'm trying to. Okay. Another person is Udoka. Madam Udoka. Thank you very much. Olumide Olusheye. Thank you for the 777. I thank you for your encouragement. Now, first in chapter 6 of this book, it said on killing cancer, not people. It says step 3 of the cancer diet restructures ionizer water to save your life. Oh, Dr. Dave, thank you, bro. Thank you, bro. Thank you, bro. That's the great leader there. Now, it said restructures ionizer water to save your life. The next is on page 158. It said, I believe that ionizer water is mandatory baseline requirement for those with cancer. That is, if you have cancer, it is a must, it is a mandatory that if you really want to live to the next generation, to the next year, to see the fruit, to eat the fruit of your labor, it is a mandatory that you need to change your water to what? Ionized water, which is Kangen water. On page 168, it said, if I, he's talking about himself, he's recommending, if I were looking for electrolyzer unit today, I would choose SZ501 made by Enagic company. Simply, he gave it a name, Rolls-Royce Water Ionizer, meaning is the best. And also to Kangen water, being in business for 30 years, because he write this killing cancer, not people, 30 years ago. So Enagic is 49 years. By June this year will be 50 years by God mercy, and all road lead to Osaka, Japan. Now, on page 170 of the same book, he said, I have no financial interest in energy company, nor do I receive any remuneration. Like I said, it's willingly they are giving it in order to help generation, to help people that care to know, Because some people, if their doctor didn't ask them to drink the water, they won't drink, as if they are giving them something like poison. It is water, but just that this is a healthy quality water. I can say to you, the same water that was given to children of Israel that hit the rock, that Moses hit the rock, is the same water. So that is the best water. Now, the next doctor is Dr. Romishinya, professor of surgery in Abayinsi College of Medicine, New York, chief endoscopy, Bethel Israel Medical Center, New York. In this book of enzyme factor, on page 159, said Kangen water is alkaline-rich water. The pH range between 8 to 9, and it considered the very best of drinking water because of the incomparable power of hydration, detoxification, and antioxidation. The same three property that I've just shared with you. Now, it's the same thing that he's talking about there. So he writes about 4 books before he died 2 years ago. Blessed memory. So here's some recorded testimonial from Dr. Romichel that used in people, okay? Here is someone with inflammation. Inflammation is when the body is so acid. You can see before, a lot of residues or deposits of acidities and residues is in the colon. And 3 months after drinking constant changing water to Kangen water, the result is amazing. Here is another one, breast cancer, okay? Breast cancer, a chronic constipation too, and look at a lot of death that actually stalks in the colon. 3 months after, the result also is amazing. Here is a peculiar case of someone that have cancer, but it's already running through chemo, and chemo kill both the good and the bad cells of the body. That's why you see the whole system is burnt. And 3 months of drinking Kangen water, the result actually is amazing. So that's why I'm not surprised of this first testimony that we got. This our sister got, he has a cancer discovered in 2020, and 2021, it was placed on the 6 doses of chemo in Bangkok Teaching Hospital in Ileshan in Ogun State. And in May, 2nd week of May has finished. By month of August 2022, our friend gave her a call. There's a miracle water in Maryland, which she healed the call and came down the same day. And we gave her 11.5, and also 10 minutes after, we started giving her 9.5. 30 to 35 minutes after drinking this water, she started going to the restroom, to the loo, to pee and to defecate at the same time. That it began to go it very, very often. All the toxic of chemo in the body, Kangen started pushing it out immediately. The photograph we are seeing here is 5 weeks after drinking Kangen water. The hair is already back. She's standing on herself. The day they brought her, she couldn't stand. 2 guys weighed her into the hall. Less than 1 week, started driving herself down to office from Ibakfo. But 5 weeks after, you can see her standing. We're in a workshop in Radisson Hotel in GRA as John. The next photograph is 9 months after. Right now, I'm talking is in Ontario, in Canada, enjoying with her children in Canada. So she said one thing, that if anybody told her that she's going to escape death in 2022, she would say, no, it is mercy of God that she received. So share with your neighbor, with your friends. Now, I've only talked about one water since, Kangen water. That's a drinkable, regular drinkable one, which you can change the pH. The next water is a neutral water, which is a natural, which is a 7 pH. Is the best water for taking medication. Because of a certain rate of Kangen water, you can't use it for medication. Use neutral or use your regular tap water or bottled water to drink your drugs if you don't have Kangen machine yet. But once you have Kangen machine, click the green button and get neutral water from the front hose. Now, baby water too that's why you see feeding baby bottle is drawing on the machine, because that is the only water for a day old babies up to 6, 7, 8 months until the baby change food to normal adult food. That's when you can begin to step them up to Kangen water. Okay? But doctor tell mothers not to give antenatal babies water, because all water here is already bad. That's why they stopped them from doing so. But once you have Kangen machine, you can feed them from the day you give them to give birth with a teaspoon, like the way our mother do those days. The next water is beauty water. Now, beauty water is the waste product of Kangen water. Under the machine, there is a hose that is dispensing water simultaneously. So that one coming out when you are collecting Kangen water from the front, the down one is perfect beauty water for your skin. It has pH of 5.5 and it moisturizes and nourish your skin. It removes all that circle around the eyes, the red eyes, bags, all those stuff. It keeps your skin and get rid of aging. Why the internal one is taken care by the 9.5 or the regular Kangen, then the outer body, you can use it as a spray bottle, as a toner. You can use it as bathing water. Anyone, you are good to go. The next water is 11.5. 11.5 is not recommended for drink, but only those that have serious health challenge. This is one of the things we first gave to Sister Titi the first day she arrived, and she started getting it every day she come down to Maryland. Then you have to get, if anyone is having cancer, I want to say this to the house. Make sure that the cancer patient come to get the water every day. The fresh, the better. The strong, the alkaline. The strong, the antioxidant. Because the fresh, you collect it, the antioxidant will be reading like 700, 800 negative. And that is the best that you can use to faster recovery of cancer in the body. Any form of cancer, as long as the fellow can drink it very well, no problem. You get a faster result. But make sure they are getting it every day. For the next 2 months, make sure they are getting it fresh every day. Every day, you see the results. Just give them a little dose of glass cup of 11.5, but more of 9.5. Now, next is you can also use 11.5 to wash your fruits and vegetables. So how do you wash them? A lot of all this food we're talking about, the rice, the beans, the fruit, and all that, they are coming from the farm. And farmers use oil-based chemical to feed out to the farm to keep pests and all the rodent and all that. Because farmers know that oil and water don't mix. That's why they use oil-based chemical. So that when the rain fall, after filter the farm, the rain will not be remove all those chemicals. But when they go back to harvest the crops, do they remove the chemical? Definitely no. So some other that know use vinegar or so, but this cannot do much. Cannot even remove anything. But if you have Kangen machine in your home, watch the result of Kangen machine. So pesticide and herbicide in fruits, in beans, in rice, in chicken, in turkey that you don't know where it's coming from. Soak them, and less than 2 minutes, they remove and cook with a 9.5. You have your machine at home. Now, first we want to check the oil and water don't mix. This is sesame oil, and here we have regular tap water and 11.5 water. All right, now 11.5 water, regular water, you can see the oil still afloat. So the oil and water couldn't mix. But what 11.5 on the table of Enagic Kangen machine? The oil and the water mix. It break it mix it together, it emulsify it. So meaning you cannot separate them anymore. So the same thing will happen to the fruit, to your beans. Are you aware that they're using sniper now to preserve beans? A lot of chemical that goes into our body system. Soak them into 11.5. Soak the beans, soak the rice before you cook them. Tap water can only remove dust, but the chemical sprayed by the farmer cannot be removed by tap water. Check the result within 1 minute. That is why we say Kangen machine is a total health in the home. It's a total holistic health. Is a total health that every home that love himself, that love his family, that want to eat the fruit of his labor need to have Kangen machine in their home. Change your water, change your life. Now here is the result. That is not tea. That is pesticide. All the chemical that the farmer has sprayed, that is what you see that come out from the cherry tomato. So you need to change your water and have Kangen machine in your home and live a healthy life. On strawberry, you can see all the pesticide is out, but regular water cannot remove anything. If it's not safe to breathe, how can it safe to eat? The guy protect himself. If this is water, it does not need all this protection because he knew that this is a dangerous chemical. So we need to be on the no side so that we can prevent the unthinkable. Next is the 2.5, okay, which is the last water. So how do you get 2.5? Once you click the last button, orange button, the front hose will dispense 11.5. While the back hose, the waste of 11.5 is come 2.5, which is a hand sanitizer, sanitary water. As a matter of fact, this 2.5 is one of the reasons why they use Kangen machine in Japan in hospital to sterilize surgical equipment. So you can also use it to hand sanitize. It's the best hand sanitize. It kills 99.9% of germs. And also you can use it to repel mosquito. You can spray it in your environment, okay, to repel mosquito away before you sleep. Very fantastic. Okay, if you watch the last video we played before we start this presentation, you see that they use it in a farm. They use 2.5 to use it as a pesticide repelling. So, which is very, very good. So you can use it to sterilize, to clean the mop, to mop the floor, to clean table, to clean your glass, to clean your computer, to clean your phones and all that. A lot of viruses are going on the phone and also on the laptop. Use it once in a while to clean up so that you can have a healthy environment. At the same time, it's also very good on your skin. Okay, if you have any wound, any skin rashes, any dandruff, you barb your hair, all those stuff, 2.5 is fantastic that you can use after the barbing of your hair, after shaving, is the best water to spray. So let's watch it on the skin. This one with eczema, in 2 weeks of drinking 9.5 and also spraying 2.5 on the affected area, the result is amazing. Here is the psoriasis, before, after, the result is amazing. Here is another psoriasis guy, very stubborn skin disease. As you scratch, the water will extend and begin to, move from one other place to the other. But in 60 days, that this guy is drinking Kangen water and also spraying 2.5, this problem is carrying for good 15 years. But here you can see the amazing of Kangen machine, okay, with 2.5 on the outer body. The result is amazing. This is another lady, psoriasis on the face of Suzanne, a Singaporean. You can see, make her to look awkward, but in 2 months, she's looking smiling and putting a lot of smile in her face. So this is the beauty of Kangen machine. A lot of award and certification, documentation and recognitions on it. But we like to talk about 3 certificates. 1, Ministry of Health in Japan certified Kangen machine with the medical device. 2, International Standard Organization certified with 13,485. This is the same certification given to all medical equipment around the world. Go to any hospital, the equipment you see there, they are having the same certification of 13,485. 1985. So Kangen is confirmed as a medical device. In so many countries now, they're already giving it also a medical device. Okay, so in US, 2003, when the distribution entered New York, Water Quality Association of United States of America give a gold seal on Kangen machine. Every machine of Kangen you buy, you see this gold seal on the body to attest that it is a highly premium product. Okay, so this is it. It produces how many types of water? Level look SD501, 5 different types of water. So here is the factory in Lusaka, Japan, where these productions take place. Is GMP certification and also ISO certification. Every machine is allocated to a particular technician to start from the beginning and finish it. And the serial number is allocated. That serial number, when you buy this machine, the serial number also stands for you as your warranty that covered for good 5 years. Okay, so do you see value in this machine? And what value can you place? How can you describe the value of this machine in your own way? In your own way, how can you describe? You can go to the chat box and type it there, or type 777 to show that you are in agreement with all that you are listening to and the presentation. You are really catching up. You are getting the message the way I'm presenting it. Go to the chat box and type 777. Okay, so here is the machine. I tell you, is the best gift you can give to your family. The Level Look SD501 is a medical device. It is not a purifier machine. You can call Kangen water and alkaline water. If you do so, you are bringing the value down, because alkaline is just one of the properties contained in Kangen water. It is ionized water. You can call it ionized alkaline water. You are still correct. But the machine, you call it medical device or Kangen machine. Okay, flashing model of 7 solid titanium platinum plate. That means if you buy SD501, it comes with 7 titanium platinum plates. We have Junior, which is 4 plates. All right, that one is 3,118,000. But SD501 is 3,741,000 naira. Now, I like to do something. I said, okay, you know, we love our family so much, and we like to give them the best. Now, I want to say something. Durability of Kangen machine, 25 years minimum last span use. Now, you know, because we love our family, let me go back to that story. We give them the best environment, good life, nice accommodation, good car, SUV, cars, and so on and so forth. With the current economy of today, and you see a lot of people are still buying car. Now, I like to make a comparative of the two, because whatever lifestyle you want to create for yourself and your family, you need your health to be able to enjoy it. So that Ojo needs you. You need your health. Now, Kangen machine can help you to be in good health, so that that Jeep you put millions to buy, you can enjoy it. It is a table of priority, that what you are choose as a priority. For example, if you buy Kangen machine versus buy Jeep of 30 million naira, in 5 years, the Jeep of 30 million value is already gone, while your machine just finished the 5 years of warranty. 25 years, the Jeep you buy 100 million, even, is no longer called Jeep. In fact, you are not part of people that are riding good car on the road. You are driving towing vehicle in 25 years. But yet, we put a lot of money on that. Let's say because we don't know. But now we know. So you can still buy those Jeep, but that lifestyle, you need this machine to enjoy it. That's why every homes need to embrace this. The way you buy a car, the way you build house, that is not something just wake up one day and go to car shop and buy. You put it into a budget. So you can also budget to have this machine in your home. It is wise. And also, it also saves you in kind of how money goes out of your pocket. Because immediately you acquire this machine in your home, that is the end of spending any dime on water. You don't need to buy any water anymore. No pure, no bottle, nothing, no seaway. Take your seaway to the machine and collect and put in your seaway, because you want to take a hot water. Why? Because you know the day you collect the water from the machine, that is the day of production. Unlike the one you buy before, that you don't know how many months they produce it. But now you produce it right from your home, you put on the machine, less than 2, 3, 4, 5 days, the water is finished, then you put another one. That is your water. That's how I do in my home. And everybody are being in good health. I'm telling you, it's more safer. Now, if there is K8, K8 has 8 plates. Okay, you also have the same 5-year warranty and durability, and the price of it is 4,730,000. You can actually make a choice of what you want to buy. The best gift for your family, you agree with me, is also Kangen machine is priceless. SA501 is 3,741 euro. Okay, but I'll prefer you pay in naira so that you can have your machine sharp. Because to buy this, you need to spend more naira to be able to get this. But when you pay to the company direct, you pay lesser in naira. Only medical grade water machine, that is Kangen machine, ISO 13485 medical grade standard, only machine that can produce 11.5 and 2.5. No other organization in the world do that. That is why they call it Rolls Royce of water ionizer by G-Right. Okay, 5 years warranty and 25 years of minimum lifespan use. One of the kind patented claims the machine do auto services by itself. Once the machine say cleaning, don't fetch it, allow the water to run through. Once they finish, we welcome you by say Kangen water 9.5, depends on the setting you left it before it go into auto cleaning. Now, here is a wonderful presentation. So if you have your money right there and you want to transfer, so this is the account, make the transfer, and the floor is actually open. So the floor is actually open for question and